Approximately 2 hours southwest of where Floatdown takes place is the Pinckney State Recreation Area. With more than 11,000 acres, visitors can enjoy a wide variety of activities. One unique offering is classes where participants perform yoga exercises.
Begin to observe how long you are breathing in for and how long you are breathing out for.
On stand-up paddleboards.
I came here to the Pinckney Rec and I spoke with Chuck, the manager, and I said, can I do SUP yoga? And he said, absolutely, fill out the forms. And I filled out the forms and the state approved it, and with Chuck's permission, and then I send over the schedule to him. He approves the schedule and I have classes.
At our state parks for the past decade or so, we've offered different exercise opportunities for what traditionally would have been an indoor type of activity like yoga or Pilates or Zumba. We're now offering in an outdoor venue. So several of our parks offer those. We have beach yogas, we have stand-up paddleboard yoga, and so it's a great opportunity for other businesses to come. We just have them fill out our typical use permit, and they can offer those classes at all of our state parks recreation areas, and it gives our visitors just another opportunity to enjoy the outdoors in a different way.
Begin to notice the water beneath you. Allow it to carry the concerns, the to-do list, the worries away. Allow yourself to feel connected. You can't get this inside. It's totally different when you are on the boards. I also teach paddle fit, which is an exercise class, and it's the same thing. You're out in nature, you're getting the fresh air, you're hearing the sounds, the birds, the frogs, you're feeling the water underneath. So even when you're floating, you can feel connected.
I discovered Ruth's classes when I was taking yoga from her when she taught at the Wellness Center, and I really like her style. And then I found out she was doing paddleboard yoga, which I've never tried, but kind of combines two of my favorite things, being on the water and yoga. Tried it the first time, loved it, went out and bought a paddleboard. Not very good at the paddleboard part yet, but I love yoga and like to try something new. And it's a whole different experience practicing yoga outside.
When we do the use permit, we have a scoring system that we base that on. So once we fill that scoring out, then the business will pay a certain fee to the state parks, and then they can charge a fee to the guests.
I've actually been doing it for years, and my dad found Rue. She was doing a class close by during the pandemic, and that was when I really wanted to do more outdoor workout classes, and so I just found her at that time.
I haven't fallen in yet this year, but I have fallen in before. But you know, on a beautiful day, even if it's a little chilly, that's okay. That's kind of a fun thing too.
Get out in nature. Maybe you're just gonna float and do some arm exercises. I'm okay with that. I don't judge, I meet you where you're at.
Participants in these classes enjoy the benefits of both being physically active as well as spending time in the outdoors and enjoying nature at a Michigan DNR facility.
It is so relaxing doing yoga on the water, and it's kind of the same as doing it in the studio. I mean, and normally I do like 3 or 4 classes a week in the studio, but somehow on the water it's a completely different experience. It's a lot more challenging, even though the poses are easier, just because you have to kind of balance the whole time you're doing it, and when you know you're on a stable ground, so it's kind of different. I really like that challenge.
I just feel so much better afterwards, both physically and mentally. I have a stressful job, and so just doing something that's for myself, where I'm stretching, I'm relaxing, being outdoors, just everything. Like, my body is very happy after I do this.
Electricity's only been around for what, 100, 200 years? How long has people been around? We actually belong in nature, we're part of nature. We forget that. So hopefully I can remind them of that, give them a little sense of peace by bringing them back out here and feeling comfortable. Some people are no longer comfortable in nature.